Hey, you Grateful Dead fans. One of the fans writes in and says, how about New Speedway Boogie? Whoa, New Speedway Boogie. Classic tune. Dead stopped playing it for decades. You know, played it in the 70s, didn't come back to it till, I guess, 90, 91. And New Speedway Boogie's got quite a history to it. The way the story goes, it's all comes out of the Altamont concert. They had a show set up with the Stones. The original promoter backs out. They have to find a new venue. They find this old beat-up old racetrack, Altamont. They got to get some security. They hire the Angels. Things get out of hand. Guess they always will.
Hey people, sisters, brothers and sisters, come on now. That means everybody just cool out.
So the Dead don't even go on the stage. That's how bad it is. When somebody gets knifed, I think get killed during a Stone show. So it was really a watershed event in rock and roll. I was around for that because it just said this is things are out of hand, and it kind of set the good vibe on a kind of a downward trajectory, if you know what I mean. I'm going to say it was post Woodstock, had to be, because Woodstock was a high and this was a real low. But as we're talking about the New Speedway Boogie, and the song I never attempted before, but anyway, for a little, you American history buffs out there, you want to get a little perspective on things. In my opinion, the 60s really started in December of 1964 on the steps of Sproul Hall in Berkeley, U, in the Bay Area, wherever that is, Berkeley. And Mario Savio gave the Machine speech. And this was the culmination, in my opinion, of a decade of growing resentment, rebellion to the complacency and conformity of the 50s. You know, you had the Beats going there, but this brought it all together. This was when the Vietnam was brand new, and the students got together and they said, enough. We're not gonna. We don't want to be cogs in a machine. We just want to be spit out by the colleges just to go take jobs and live 9 to 5 the rest of the way. You know. Here's a little taste of what that was all about. We'll come back to Boogie in a minute.
There's a time when the operation of the machine becomes so odious, makes you so sick at heart that you can't take part. You can't even passively take part. And you've got to put your bodies upon the gears and upon the wheels, upon the levers, upon all the apparatus, and you've got to make it stop. And you've got to indicate to the people who run it, to the people who own it, that unless you're free, the machine will be prevented from working.
Whew. So it went downhill from there. I mean, Vietnam, King, Kennedy, Robert. And then in August of '69, we got Woodstock, and things are looking good again. You know, it's going to be the age of Aquarius, and everybody's going to be riding around on the float parade. You know, it's going to be fun. That's in August of '69. Then in December, you got this Altamont concert where it all falls apart. And then Vietnam gets worse, and the whole country's in turmoil, and it's a mess. And so just to bracket this thing up, starting in December with Mario Savio in '64, in my opinion, you can put a closure on this thing in May of 1970 at Kent State.
Common small students together again today for another rally. It should have been a warning signal for what was to follow. After 2 days of rioting of the horror, students fell back.
And then, in my opinion, having lived through that whole thing, that was the end of the era. Now, that's the 30-second version of this whole thing. There's a lot more to it, and I think you don't rely on this as the comprehensive summary of the 1960s. There's more to it, but we're talking about Speedway Boogie, okay? And the point is that from this atmosphere of hope and peace, love, and understanding, you get this ultimate. It's a bummer. That's what we called it back then, a bummer. And Jerry and Robert write a tune about it, and that's new Speedway Boogie. And if you just check the lyrics out, that's what's going on there. So the story goes. And P.S., what you just saw is called Dominating the Rap with Nothing New to Say. So spare me the jokes. All right, new Speedway. Okay, here's a little version we whipped up today, and needs some work, but here you go. One way or another, one way or another, one way or another, this darkness got to Please don't dominate the rap, Jack, if you got nothing new to say. If you please don't back up the track, this train has got to run today. Spend a little time on the mountain, spend a little time on the hill. Heard some say better run away, others say better stand still. I don't know, but I've been told it's hard to run with the weight of gold. On the other hand, I've heard it said it's just